Good morning students of class 10. You are welcome back to the classes now. Let's continue our lesson in history. We are doing the nationalist movement in Indochina and where we have reached 5.0, the vision of modernization. In our previous class we have learned about various ideas that differed between the intellectuals in Vietnam, and one such intellectual was Phan Bai Chao, and he was also a writer and a nationalist. So he went to China, and under the influence of Koi Chiu, he wrote a book, a famous influential book named The Loss of the Vietnam, the history of the loss of Vietnam. He wrote, and the book was sold like hotcakes in Vietnam and in China. We have learned about that. Now here the vision of modernization. Here the Vietnamese intellectual, one of the Vietnamese intellectual named Phan Bai Chao, we have already learned about him, wrote an influential book. He wrote a book under the advice of Koi Chiu. Koi Chiu was another intellectual from China. Under his advice and guidance, Phan Bai Chao of Vietnam, an intellectual or a nationalist, wrote a book. The name of the book is The History of the Loss of Vietnam. He wrote this book, and this book focuses on two themes, two connected themes. The two themes are connected, so we'll have to do this. So what were those two connected themes of the book, The History of the Loss of Vietnam? The first theme of the book, the loss of sovereignty, freedom, the loss of freedom, and the second one was severing, not serving, severing. Severing means breaking of ties, link, connection with China. So these two themes, the loss of sovereignty and severing the ties with China, or breaking the ties with China. So these are the two themes that are two connected themes. This book, famous influential book, focuses on. So the history of the loss of Vietnam focuses on these two themes, the loss of sovereignty and breaking the ties with China, or severing the ties with China. Now number 3, ties, connection. Ties matlab, you can see the connection, links, ties that bound the elites, the intellectuals of Vietnam, two countries, Vietnam and China. The ties that bound the elite of the two countries, intellectuals of the two countries within a shared culture, because Vietnam was influenced by Chinese culture. Even most of the Vietnamese, they used to go to study in China, and their literature, language and culture, everything was influenced by Chinese. So the intellectuals that bound, ties that bound the intellectuals as well as the two elites within these two countries, they shared a similar culture, they shared the same culture. It is this double loss. Now if you are asked, what do you mean by the double loss? The double loss means these two things, the loss of sovereignty and breaking the ties with China. So this double loss, it is this double loss that Phan Bai Chao laments. Laments means to speak in grief, to take out his grief. So Phan Bai Chao, always he talks about these two double loss. The loss of Vietnam. One is the freedom and the other is the breaking ties with China. So the whole book is related with this. So now the other nationalists in Vietnam, there were many nationalists. The other nationalists strongly differed with Phan Bai Chao. There are other nationalists. In the beginning also we have learned that there were various differing ideas among the Vietnamese nationalists. So now here, the other nationalists strongly differed with Phan Bai Chao. their views and ideas differed. One such was Pan Chao Trin. One such nationalist was Pan Chao Trin. His ideas differed with Pan Bai Chao. Pan Chao Trin, 1871, he was born in this year and he died in 1926. These are the birth and death years. So we'll talk about Pan Chao Trin. Pan Chao Trin. We'll talk about him. He was intensely means greatly, he was intensely hostile, aggressive to the monarchy. Monarchy means Vietnam. In Vietnam also there was monarchy previously, the leaders. He was intensely hostile to the monarchy and opposed. He opposed, there should not be any king. The country must be democratic. So, hostile, aggressive to the monarchy and opposed to the idea of resisting the French with the help of the court. So, Pan Chao Trin, he was very much aggressive or hostile to the monarchy, king, and he resisted that French should be driven out by the people, not with the help of the king and his court. So he says that French, the colonizers, must be driven out by the people, not with the help of the court or the king. His ideas differed in this. His desire was to Pan Chao Trin. Pan Chao Trin. His desire, what he wishes. His desire was to set up a democratic republic in Vietnam. He wanted to set up a democratic republic in Vietnam by the people. As he was influenced by the democratic ideals of the West. He was very much influenced by the democratic ideals of sovereignty, liberty, freedom, ideals of the West. So he wanted the same in Vietnam. He wanted to set up a democratic republic in Vietnam because he was influenced by the ideals of liberty of the West. He accepted the French revolutionary ideals. He accepted, yes, whatever French revolutionaries have carried out in France, he accepted, yes, that was the right thing they did. He accepted the revolutionary ideals of liberty, freedom, but charged French. But he pointed out to the French and said, you have achieved freedom, revolutionary ideals, because of that liberty you have achieved ideals, freedom, but you are not following the same thing over here. He charged French for not abiding means following by the ideal, French ideal, liberty. Yeah, that was your ideal, but you are not following over here and you are occupying our country and colonizing our country, and the people over here do not have liberty, do not have freedom, freedom to speak, freedom to express. So he charged this, Pan Chao Trin charged, he pointed at the French that they were not following their own ideals which they have followed during their revolution, French Revolution, but here they are not following their ideals. So he charged the French also. So that's why his views, ideals differed with Pan Bai Chao. His ideas, Pan Bai Chao, differed with this Pan Chao Trin, differed his ideas with Pan Bai Chao. So in this way there were numerous intellectuals in Vietnam, their ideals and ideas differed, but it was not difficult to solve, it was easy to solve. They can sit together and discuss and they can solve the problem. The problem was how to drive away the French from Vietnam and set up a democratic country. So now in our next class we'll talk about others. So we'll go through 5.1. So that's all for today. Thank you for your watching and for your presence. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson.